just set my cat mug down. Today we're going to be talking about the book Iona Moon by Melanie Rea Thon. Now this is a book that I never would have read unless my friend recommended it to me and said, I'll lend it to you. And unlike most people who say that, actually then brought it to my house. So I was forced to then read it. There are several reasons why I would never read this book. One is the title, I Own a Moon, which is really cloying and clever, and I actually didn't get until I mentioned to someone that I was reading this book. So maybe you should trust my insight. Anyway, reason number 2. I don't like the author's name. Melanie Rea Thon, R-A-E. Reason number 3, the back of the book. The Washington Post book world calls it rich and aching with desire. And the blurb says that Melanie Rea Thon has written a sensual, haunting, and tender novel about the American heartland and the human heart. At once merciless and compassionate, vision, irrestricted, blah, blah, blah. All of it sounds terrible. So it's surprising that this is a very good book. Why? Well, it's about Iona Moon, who lives in Idaho, which, based on all the books I've ever read that take place in Idaho, no one should live there because terrible things will happen. Ooh. And terrible things do happen, but the focus is less on the sort of drama of those than just following this character figure out on her own how to deal with these terrible things and how to get out of them. It's not overly dramatic, just dramatic enough. So, I heartily recommend a book with a terrible title, Iona Moon, and I suppose you can't judge a book by the blurb on its back cover. Yes, you can most of the time. This has been Eye on Books. Please join us next week when we review the New Testament.